We're continuing our coverage on this fire. One of those adults who was in the home when the fire started actually came back to the scene this afternoon. Fox 55's Brianna Bias spoke to him about his efforts to rescue some of those kids.
An empty swing set and an abandoned playhouse. This mobile home on 4705 Grassy Lane used to be filled with 4 happy children.
If you were sad when you came home, they would run up to you, give you hugs and everything, tell you that they love you.
18-year-old Travis Garrison says when this morning's fire started in the living room, he, his sister, her boyfriend, and the children's mother got out as fast as they could. That's when the mom realized her kids were not with them.
And she ran over to me and asked if her kids were okay, and I told her that they were still in there.
Garrison says she got up on top of his truck to try to rescue them through a window, but flames had already engulfed the entire home.
I tried running, I was running to the front door to try and break it open, and it wouldn't open. I kept hearing the kids screaming, and I couldn't do anything about it.
The 4 children ranging from 10 to 2 years old all died inside.
I heard the kids back there crying for help and heard the dog whining.
Neighbor Shelby Wright bloodied her hands trying to help free the children.
I ran over there and started busting in windows, trying to help get them out, trying to help get some of that smoke out.
She asked not to show her face on camera, but she says in the moment, her own safety was the last thing on her mind. She didn't even put on shoes.
You can't just watch someone's house burn and their kids inside and not even be tempted to just jump up and help. I mean, like, I couldn't sit here and just watch it.
But she and 2 other neighbors who sprinted to the rescue could not get into the house. And the question on the minds of several other neighbors I spoke to was this: how could the adults leave without the kids?
We all were trying to go back in there. We couldn't get into the house. The fire was too high. Smoke was too thick.
And as Garrison gazed toward the hollow home, that was the only explanation he could really give. He says he and the other survivors are parting ways while he tries to figure out what life looks like going forward. In Fort Wayne, I'm Brianna Bias, Fox 55 News.
Yeah, and like Drew and Brianna both said, we're still waiting for information on the adult that's right now in the hospital. And obviously this is a developing story that we're both trying to get information on. We're going to update you with the latest information that we have both on air and online at WFFT.com.